here looks like a good view over here. Look at these views. There we go. Let's see the whole river here. Good afternoon, everybody. It is Friday, May 26th, 2023, and we are in Zurich, Switzerland. Behind us is the Hauptbahnhof, the main train station, and we're gonna head into the city and give you a bit of a walking tour and show you the main things to see here in Zurich. So this is my third time to Zurich and my third time to Switzerland, so I kind of know what to expect here. It's a very modern city. When you're talking about things to see, it's on the lower end for big cities, to be honest. And I don't know exactly why that is. They just don't seem to have tons of amazing things. They do have really good museums and things like that, which is not really up our alley. And they don't have like some of the big old, like tons of big old churches and architecture and things like that. But it does have a great old town. It does have great museums, and it is clean, and it is modern, and it is a pretty amazing city. So as an American, it's a very good, easy city for you to try out. If you've never been to Europe, you're a little scared to dip your toe in the water, this is a great city to start at. I think you'd really like it. Public transportation is pretty amazing here, as it is in all of Switzerland. So first part here, we're going to go into what's called Altstadt, or the Old Town, which should be just about straight ahead here. So let's go ahead and get in and show you a little bit of what the Altstadt area looks like. Just entered the Altstadt area here of Zurich. Altstadt meaning the old town. So just like a few videos ago when we were in Bern, their old town also called Old Altstadt. So here we are. It actually kind of reminds me of it because you got the same flags lining both sides. You got this church in the distance with a big clock. So very reminiscent of Bern right now on a slightly smaller scale. But I think what you do see here in Zurich is a lot more modern touch and less of the old town feel and look that you got in Bern. Uh-oh, that birdie looks hurt. Why don't you go pick it up?
No.
And move it out of the road. This lady's gonna pick it up. Oh, okay, it's walking. Okay, so we're gonna take a left here out of town, the old town area, and head uphill a little bit. We're gonna go to a spot called Lindenhof, which is like there's a park, and then there's overlooks over the river where you can see a lot of the city from above. So you can look up there and get a view here. But you're definitely seeing some more old towny looking houses, less modernness up this hill. Actually, it feels a little bit like Portugal, or yeah, I was feeling like Portugal, like Lisbon area. Just missing the tiles and stuff, but it definitely feels more beachy or coastal.
Come. I will give you, come and take it.
Here we go. We made it to the top of the hill. So it looks like we got some bocce going up here. They got the giant chests over there in the corner. Just in general, some great tree cover. A little missing on the grass, but still got lovely green trees and a great spot to like have a lunch, sit down, take a break. And then over here we got these views over the city. There's one of the churches there. That might be Frown Church, maybe. Let's go. Here we got more bocce. Here looks a good view over here. Look at these views. There we go. Let's see the whole river here. Yeah. Good spot to take a break, right?
Yes.
So from here, we see this big spire right here. That's actually, I think it says it's the Central Library of Zurich. And then over here, these two towers that I think is Grossmünster Church. So we will be going to there a little bit later. And you can even see all the way up the hillside. Very cool city. Like I said before, if you're unacquainted with coming to Europe as an American, this is a perfect place to dip your toe in the water of a city that's not English speaking first, because they all speak English anyway here. I think that's what a lot of people always think is, oh, you go, how many people actually speak English when you go to these places? If you're in Zurich and you're doing anything at a restaurant, around tourism, around the trains, at a store, anywhere, everybody speaks English. And this is same as everywhere else. So this is a great city for somebody to go for their first time to Europe and dip a toe in the water, something they're uncomfortable with. It's got great public transportation that you can figure out very easily and get around the city and become confident in navigating a European city with public transportation. No cars. You can get through this whole country and never really need any car. So that's what I love about it. You get your travel pass, you use the trains, zip all over the country. You're not going to miss very much. You don't really need a car. So I think we're going to enjoy this view a little bit more, and then we'll start walking into more Old Town and maybe go check out some of these churches and see what else we get ourselves into here in Old Town Zurich. So we are coming up on Frauenmünster Church here straight ahead. So this is the Frauenmünster Platz in this open space. But to give you a quick little history on the church, is it started in the 9th century when it was founded as a Benedictine abbey. During the 16th century, it was taken over by the Protestants. Let's see if we can go to that front, I guess. And then, I guess the most recent thing was in the 1970s, a Russian-French artist named Mark Chagall was commissioned to create the stained glass windows inside, and I guess those windows are pretty unique and special, so maybe we'll go in and check them out. Here, I think the front is just over there. Look at that. I love these big open plazas they have here in Europe. Walk around and see. Oh geez, we got lots of tourists up here. We found one of the big tourist zones. Does that say anything right there? Frauenmünster. Let's see. Maybe we could take a quick gander and let these tourists tour off out of the way. So we just got out of the Frauenmünster Church, and it costs 5 francs to get in. If you really like churches, go ahead and pay it. It's not that much, but it's nothing special, so don't go out of your way if you're not a huge church person to go in and see that. The crypts were kind of cool, so you got to go underneath, and they had the old crypts from, they said, were dating back to like the 850s. That was kind of cool, so I showed you a little bit of that. Church is very nice looking, but nothing overly spectacular. So I think we are going to take a quick break for lunch, get something to eat, and then we're going to continue on our walk here through Old Town Zurich. So we just had a great lunch. It's a great spot here. Most romantic bathroom walk I've ever been on. I highly recommend it. But we're gonna go ahead and head to Grossmünster Church, which we kind of passed on the way here. Check that out. Kind of looks and resembles a little bit of Frauenmünster Church. Same age, just about 9th century church. This one I think has a little bit more significance to the city as far as like big events and things like that happening in like the plaza around it and things. But other than that, fairly comparable histories. So let's get down here and get to the church. Okay, so here we are at Grossmünster Church. Let's see if I can get a decent view of that here from the side. Let's go on. Maybe go over here for the front. It's got two towers on the top of it. Huh. There's no door up here. I wonder if this is the back or something? You'd think there'd be a big door right here. Because it looks like it's the front, but apparently not. Huh. So that's Grossmünster right there. Pretty cool. Let's go see if we can find an entrance. Guess we just go around this way. And I mean, it looks nice, but not as like ornate and things like that as you see in other churches, but maybe it's because it's so old. They just didn't quite do that back then. Here we go. This is probably the entrance. One of these doors. Well, let's see if we can get in. Quiet, doesn't say anything about filming, so let's go take a look. Look at that door. Wow. All the carvings on that door. Okay, I gotta be quiet when we get in here. That was the inside of Grossmünster Church. It's pretty cool. Crypt was pretty cool underneath, just like the Frauenmünster Church. So and that one was free. You get walk right in, walk around. It was great. So I think we're going to continue on down the street here. I think there's a promenade along the lake. We figure we just go walk on the lake real quick. Take a look-see, enjoy some of the city view along the lake, and then we'll probably hit the road here. We got some stuff we're gonna do tonight. Maybe I'll film some of that too. So let's go take a walk. So this is the promenade here in Zurich, and this is the Zurich Sea according to Google Maps. So I guess it's like a lake, Zurich Lake, or maybe they just call it a sea here. I don't know. You let me know in the comments. This is Zurich Sea. There's our promenade. Lots of people here on the benches all along here. Right now, got a couple of buskers playing music, and then there's some type of large circus tent or something going on here. It says KNIE. Not sure what that is, but something's going on there. I've got some like flowers, and those sunflowers there, or no, some other type of flower.
More like meat, like beans.
Yeah. I wonder if they are. It does look like beans. So you can also take boat tours from, there's a few companies like right here, and they'll kind of just go out around the sea about every half hour, just do like a circle, or actually I think they're about an hour, wrong wide. but it's just a cool place to walk on a beautiful day. It's 75 degrees right now. It was really only supposed to get to like 70, but like every day basically it seems like in Switzerland, the weather calls for one thing and you get something a little bit different. So I think we're gonna enjoy the rest of our stroll here, and I'll just finish up the video here. So I hope you liked the video. If you did, hit the like button now. Comment, let us know what you thought, if you enjoyed it, anything we missed, anything you want to see us do more of or less of. And obviously if you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe now. And we got some more stuff planned and we'll bring that to you. Until then, I'll leave you with this weirdo, and we will see you in the next one.